Every Thursday morning we have the Lamp Cafe at Marley Hill Community Centre. The cafe is a great place for the community to gather and just get a taste of what church is about and what community is about. If you are free on a Thursday morning, we would love you to come along and help. We need help in the kitchen, and we also need help just clearing tables and chatting to people and just introducing yourself as being part of that community.
The PA and media teams are some of the unsung heroes of our Sunday services, making sure we all hear the worship band and also making sure the right words come up and the slides for the talk. They're a big part of Sunday mornings running smoothly. So if you think you could join these teams across the 3 sites, even if you don't feel like you would know what you're doing, then we will train you up. It's a lot more simple than you think. We'd love to hear from you, so please do speak to one of your site pastors.
Each week the Byker Pantry opens and has the most amazing opportunity to share the love of Jesus in such a practical way through selling food at affordable prices for the residents of Byker, and particularly Byker Wool. And there is an invitation for you to get involved if you would like to. The project really needs some people who might be free on a Tuesday or a Thursday during the daytime, who would be around to just sit and to listen to the Holy Spirit, listen to the people, and begin to share the love of God, to begin to share the gospel, be willing to pray and listen and get to know and befriend. So if that's up your street and you'd like to get involved, we'd love to hear from you.
Time and time again, across the church, we hear stories that people remember the welcome they received when they first came in. And quite often it's the reason why they came back for a second and third week. The host team is such an important part of our Sunday services. It's a really important ministry in our church. So if you think you could be part of that team, welcoming people on the door, making teas and coffee, or just looking out for the people that are new and need a friendly face to say hello to, let one of your site pastors know, and we'd love you to join the host team.
We're always looking out for people to join our setup teams across our sites. It's a really important part of our Sunday services. So if you think it can help us in this practical way, please speak to one of your site pastors and they'll point you in the right direction. Thanks a lot.
Every child is completely precious and unique, a gift, a one-off, that God's fingerprints are completely in and through and on. And as a church, we want to nurture children in faith. We want to help them to grow as disciples and be those who know the Father and share the good news of the gospel with their friends at playgroup, at school, as they go on to sixth form, whatever age they're at. And all of us as a church have a part to play in praying for them and encouraging them. But for some of you, it might be that you can get involved maybe on Sunday mornings to help in the various groups that run on each of the sites. Children are coming at us thick and fast, and we want to be ready and able to serve them and to love them in the way that as a church we can do. So if you would like to get involved, the stories that we hear from these children, the moments we share with them on Sunday mornings are completely mind-blowing and amazing as they just come to the Father and experience relationship with Him. So if you would like to get involved, we look after and we run groups for 1-year-old upwards, up and through youth. So talk to your site pastors, or if you are fortunate enough to catch a glimpse of Laura, then let her know, or just email Laura at lifevineyard.church and we will get you involved, and we look forward to hearing from you.
One way you can really get involved at Life Vineyard Church is to give. John Wimber said ministry costs money, and there's so many things that we do as a church to just bless the community, but also to build a healthy and vibrant community. And so we just really want to encourage you to give. And if you want to find out how to give, then chat to your site pastors and they'll give you the information to help you with that.
So Spirit Cafe is an outreach for people that would normally go to see psychics or mediums, and we invite them to come in to Costa Coffee. It's the first Saturday of each month on Wallsend High Street, and we just share what God would have to say to them. There's lots of different roles that we need people for, so that if you like praying, or if you want to be able to pray with people, or you just like to be able to chat with people and share Jesus' love, or if you prefer admin, you're all really welcome. So do come and find out more.
Worship is a really important part of Life Vineyard Church, and with 3 sites we have lots of rotas to fill, and we would love to have more people join the team who can lead worship, who can sing and who can play instruments. So if it is something that you feel God has put on your heart and you've got the gifts and the skills to be able to do it, then please speak to your site pastor or drop me an email, and I would love to catch up with you for a coffee.
You can get involved in ministries such as like PA and all of that kind of stuff, but the thing that we can't really build a team for is just the church being the church. And you can be the church in so many different ways. You can be the church by getting to church a little earlier and welcoming new people, and you can be a church by inviting people over for meals and doing life with each other. So I really want to encourage you to get involved in building Life Vineyard Church by just building community and welcoming new people into that community.